Do you feel like time is slipping through your fingers? Do you often find yourself wondering, where did all the time go? Or perhaps you have this nagging feeling that there is so much more you want to do with your life, but somehow you just can't seem to find the time. Trust me, you are not alone in feeling this way. We've all been there before. The truth is that we all have the same 24 hours in a day, yet some people manage to accomplish extraordinary things, while others struggle to make the most of their time. The difference, my friends, lies in how we choose to spend our precious hours. I've dedicated the last 2 decades of my life to helping over 3 million individuals discover their purpose and achieve their dreams. And let me tell you, one of the biggest issues I see holding people back is wasting time. They're stuck in a cycle of procrastination, distractions, and a lack of direction. But it doesn't have to be this way. In today's video, I will share with you my top tips for making the most of every moment and building a legacy that will last a lifetime. These are the lessons that have personally helped me become a multimillionaire multiple times, and how I've managed to start 32 companies in 17 industries. So grab a pen and a notebook and get ready to take action, because we do and have time to waste. Welcome to the channel where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Tip No. 1. Identify your core values. Your values are the guiding principles that should direct every decision you make in life. Without a clear sense of what you believe in and what you stand for, you'll be like a ship without a rudder, tossed around by the winds of change and never truly reaching your destination. That is crucial to take the time to identify your core values and use them as a compass to navigate your journey. Think about the kind of person you want to be and the impact you want to make on the world. What do you stand for? What do you believe in? Once you have a clear understanding of your values, let them guide your decisions and actions. This will give you a sense of purpose and direction in life, helping you to stay focused on what truly matters and to make the most of your time. For me, my core values include integrity, innovation, hard work, and generosity. Integrity, because it's important to always stay true to myself and my beliefs. Innovation, because I love creating new things and pushing boundaries. Hard work, because I believe that success is earned through dedication and perseverance. And generosity, because I want to give back and make a positive impact on the world. Identifying these core values has helped me stay focused on what really matters and has guided me in making decisions both in my personal and professional life. Tip No. 2. Set clear goals and deadlines. Goals give us something to strive for, a target to hit, a finish line to cross. Without goals, we're likely to get distracted by the countless diversions life throws our way and end up wasting valuable time. That's why it's essential to set clear, specific, and achievable goals that align with our values and priorities. When we have a clear goal in mind, we can direct our energy and resources toward achieving that outcome. We can prioritize tasks, delegate responsibilities, and make decisions with our goal in sight. A study published in the Harvard Business Review found that those who set specific and measurable goals were able to achieve more than those who didn't. By setting deadlines for ourselves, we create a sense of urgency and accountability, which helps us focus on what needs to be done and get it done quickly. So take the time to identify what you want to achieve and set clear deadlines for yourself. This will help you prioritize your tasks, allocate your resources effectively, and stay focused on what matters most. One way to ensure that your goals align with your values is to ask yourself some important questions. For example, does this goal reflect my priorities in life? Does it contribute to my overall sense of purpose and meaning? Is it something I'm truly passionate about? By reflecting on these questions, you can gain clarity on what you truly want to achieve and make sure that your goals are in line with your values and aspirations. Tip No. 3. Learn to say no. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, but how we choose to spend that time can vary greatly. One way we can make the most of our time is by being selective about the commitments we agree to. It's easy to say yes to everything and everyone, but doing so can spread us too thin and prevent us from focusing on what truly matters. Learning to say no is an important skill that can help us protect our time and energy so that we can dedicate ourselves to our most important goals. When we say no to others, it's important to do so respectfully and gracefully. We can offer an alternative solution or suggest a different time that works better for us. This can help maintain positive relationships while still setting healthy boundaries. By saying no to distractions and commitments that don't align with our goals, we can free up time and mental space to focus on what truly matters. This can lead to increased productivity, a greater sense of control over our schedule, and ultimately a more fulfilling life. Tip number 4. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Failure is an inevitable part of the journey towards success. Every successful person has faced setbacks and failures along the way, and it's important not to let them hold us back. Instead, we can learn from our mistakes and use them as stepping stones to achieve our goals. When we fail at something, it can be easy to feel discouraged and give up. However, it's important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. In fact, they are two sides of the same coin. Every successful person has faced numerous failures and setbacks on their journey to the top. So instead of fearing failure, we can embrace it as an opportunity to learn and grow. When we fail, we can take the time to reflect on what went wrong and how we can do things differently next time. We can adjust our strategies, try new approaches, and develop new skills. This process of learning from our failures and adapting our approach is essential for achieving success. It's important to remember that success is rarely achieved on the first try. It takes time, effort, and persistence to reach our goals. There will be times when we feel like giving up, but it's important to push through these moments and keep moving forward. With determination and a willingness to learn from our mistakes, we can turn our failures into stepping stones on the path to success. Tip No. 5. Focus on what you can control. It's easy to get caught up in the endless possibilities and potential outcomes of a situation, but doing so can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. Instead, we can focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. By focusing on what we can control, we can take action towards our goals without being held back by fear or worry. We can develop a sense of calm and clarity in the face of uncertainty. This allows us to make better decisions and take more effective action. For example, if we're feeling anxious about a project at work, we can focus on the steps we need to take to complete the project successfully, rather than worrying about factors outside of our control. Similarly, if we're planning an event and something unexpected happens, we can focus on the solutions within our grasp rather than getting bogged down by the setback. Practicing this mindset can help us become more resilient in the face of adversity and better equipped to handle whatever challenges come our way. It also allows us to focus our energy and attention on what truly matters, leading to greater productivity and success in our endeavors. Remember, your time is your most valuable resource. Don't waste it trying to please others or chasing goals that don't align with your values. Instead, invest your time wisely and make the most of every moment. I hope these tips have inspired you to take action and make the most of your time. Remember that you have the power to create the life you want and to leave a lasting legacy on the world. So don't waste another moment. Start today and build that life you're after. Remember, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's dream. Make the most of every moment and build a legacy that will last a lifetime.